What's a good word, everyone? I'm Kenny Barr, the owner of SportsBooks.com. I'm a little bit excited about the team we're previewing next from the ACC as we hit every team in the Power Four conferences. Don't worry, we'll remember Notre Dame. But today, Smooth, yes, SMU of the ACC, of course they are. The All Coast Conference, as they say. All right, so what do we got with SMU? We got a lot. We got quarterbacks. We got a lot going on. They're loaded. This especially offensively. How loaded? Well, I'll tell you in just 1 minute. SportsHeadballs.com is the name of my site. You can get your sports pick packages right there. We got to play tomorrow, August 1st. We got a play in college football in week 1. We got to play week 1 in the NFL. Get them before the numbers move. And actually, you will get a better number than me on tomorrow night's game in the Hall of Fame game. So get your package immediately, and you'll be all set up. Just for the price of a couple of bets, you're set for the whole season of college and NFL. And, NFL and college, boom, we'll throw in everything else for free through the Super Bowl. Okay, so what do we got for SMU? Well, what we got is all this information that goes up on my YouTube channel. So subscribe and see all the breakdowns we got. SMU. What I really like, before we get into the specifics of them, I'm looking forward to getting to their schedule because I like how their schedule sets up in the order that it's in. So what do we got? We got Preston Stone at quarterback. We should all know that Preston Stone is a top-notch quarterback. And the best thing about the depth at quarterback here is Jennings came in against Pratt before Tulane quit and beat him in the championship game. So even with a Preston Stone goes down, it's going to be a drop-off, but you still have a capable quarterback coming up. They're just freaking loaded at running back, loaded at receivers. 4 that had over 400 yards. This team is going to spread it all over the field. Now they had 3 starters that they lost. They reloaded. I think this is a team that I can say with the research has reloaded through the portal. No doubt. Now the defensive line does have losses. This is the bugaboo for this team. The All ACC edge rusher Elijah Roberts. The defensive line tried to get these taken care of through the portal. The linebackers are top notch, as we know. If this defense stays as good as it did last year, meaning it steps up to the ACC level now. I'm not talking Clemson type, top 10, top 20, but if they get a good defense, just a good defense, this team is going to win, and win. Surprise some people, maybe. They're over 7.5 is minus 180, so they're really an 8 or 8.5 win line team. But at Bet Online, they were over 7.5 minus 180, under 7.5 plus 150. Then you look at their schedule. Now their schedule, the first 3 before a bye are at Nevada. I mean, you're going to be a big favorite there. Houston Christian, nothing to worry about there, and BYU, who I think is a complete mess, especially on the road. Although I give them too much credit for the home field advantage, I believe. But it would be at SMU. Then they have a week off, which is great. I believe they'll be 3-0. Then TCU comes in. They got to have one of their little rival games, and I think they're superior. So no look-ahead spots, no nothing. I believe this team to the core will be 4-0 when Florida State comes in. And SMU will have the better quarterback. There's no doubt in my mind Preston Stone's better than DJU. It's not even close. They'll be able to match up and, I believe, score on Florida State. Now, could Florida State score on SMU? Definitely. But this game is coming into SMU, sold-out crowd. Florida State, if I remember right, let's take a look. Let me make sure. I want to look one thing for Florida State. Has Clemson on deck after SMU. I don't think Florida State takes SMU as serious as I do. I look for SMU to take that game. Then they go to Louisville, and I could see a letdown or anything happen against Louisville. Then they're off, and they go to Stanford and Duke before they get another off. And then, no, Stanford and Duke, and then they play Pitt. And then they have a week off. Then they got BC, at Virginia, and Cal. Is this a 10? Is this an 8? Where are the 4 losses? I mean, devil's advocate, Florida State, Louisville. Who else? How are they going to get 4 losses? And they're sitting at 7.5 it's minus 180, juiced to minus 180. So it's probably more like 8.5 at a minus 110. Look. That's why you look. That's why you go to sportsballs.com. Check out the sports books that we belong to, at least some of them, and have more than one, because especially with team total wins and losses, they can be off by a game and a half, which could be huge. I think this team could win 10. I mean, yes, you can get upset. No doubt about that. TCU can nab you, or, at Duke can nab you, because they're not a team that that you can believe that they're gonna really bring it every single week. They might have a letdown, just not play as well. But this team is loaded on offense, and the question is the defense. The defense was good last year, but you got to remember they're not in the ACC. So now that they're going to be playing in the ACC, a little step up in competition, but not the best offenses in the world either. And I believe in every single game, they avoid Clemson. They avoid Syracuse. I'm glad Syracuse avoided SMU. And you got Florida State and at Louisville as the teams on their schedule. I am super high on this SMU team. I look for them 9, 10 wins. I wouldn't be surprised if they were in November trying to search for a ACC title shot. I would not be shocked at that. Maybe a little surprised, but I think that's how up I am on SMU. I believe in this team, and I was really looking forward to breaking these guys down. And the more I do, the more I like SMU going forward. So that's what we got for SMU. Remember, sports pick packages, get them set early before any price increase. We don't want to increase any prices anyway. But, we already got 3 plays up. We don't want the numbers to change. The one on August 1st, you get a better number than we do here at sportsballs.com. But, game's Thursday, so the game's August 1st. So hopefully you won't miss that. You get your package deal all set. So we'll see you guys in the next video, and let's make money.